On Saturday, November 28th, the Colombian Professional Baseball League, LCBP, will open its 39th season and 21st in their modern era. For the second year in a row, the LCBP champion will advance to the Caribbean Series to face the champions from the world's top winter baseball leagues. Baseball has a long history in Colombia, going back to the 19th century. In 1902, Lou Castro became the first Colombian to play in Major League Baseball, and only the second Latin American to do so. From 1996 to 2011, Colombian shortstop Edgar Renteria was a 5-time All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger, 2-time Gold Glove winner, World Series MVP with over 2,300 hits and a 16-year Major League career. It's impossible to talk about baseball in Colombia without bringing up his name. In the most recent WBC in 2017, the Colombian national team, competing in the big tournament for the first time, nearly upset the United States, losing 3-2. One day later, they beat Canada. A day after that, they went extra innings with the Dominican Republic. Colombia is currently ranked 14th in the world. Since 1902, 26 Colombians have played in MLB. In 2020, 11 Colombians appeared at the Major League level, more than at any other time in Major League history. Among them, star players Julio Teran, Jose Quintana, and Gio Urshela. You might think of Colombia as more of a soccer country, and you're right, it is. Colombia is unique in that baseball is one of the biggest sports in one region, the Caribbean coast in the northern part of the country, but it's hardly known in the rest of the country. Almost all of the country's Major League players have come from that one area, and all of the LCBP teams are located there. But as more Colombians have been succeeding in baseball, the sport has been growing right along with it, throughout the country. Professional baseball in Colombia was first organized in 1948 and has gone through 3 eras. The first one was from 1948 to 59, the second from 79 to 85, and the current era from 1999 to the present. In the present era, there was one canceled championship in 2000 because of a lack of financial support, and one entire season was canceled in 2010 because of bad weather conditions. Other than that, it's been running smoothly. The league president is Edinson Renteria, older brother of Edgar, and himself a former minor leaguer. The league was growing. For the 2019-20 season, they expanded from 4 to 6 teams, but this year they're back down to 4. Sadly, one of those teams that will not be competing is Toros de Sincelejo, the top team in the regular season last year with 30 wins and only 10 losses. Hopefully it's just a one-year absence due to the situation. Each team this year will have a 35-man roster with 10 foreign players, 48-game schedule, 16 against each other team. All games will be played at the 12,000-capacity Edgar Renteria Stadium in Barranquilla, Colombia's newest ballpark, opened in 2018. No fans will be in attendance. The top 3 teams will qualify for the second round. In the second round, qualifying teams will play 8 games, 4 against each of the other 2 teams. The top 2 teams will meet in a best-of-7 championship series. The defending LCBP champions are Vaqueros de Monteria. They were one of the new teams added last year, though the club has existed since 1984 and made brief appearances at other times in the league's history. At 21-19, they were 4th place in the regular season standings, which by 2019 rules earned them the final playoff spot. In the semifinals, Vaqueros upset top-seeded Toros 3-2. In the finals, they beat Gigantes de Barranquilla 4-1 to claim the LCBP League title. After that, they became the first ever Colombian team to compete in the Caribbean Series. They didn't win any games, going 0-5 and failing to reach the knockout stage, but they didn't lose any games by more than 4 runs, proving that the LCBP champion can compete with the best in the Caribbean. Their top batter last year was Venezuelan catcher and Detroit Tigers prospect Arvicent Perez, who had the league's second best average at .339. Another Venezuelan, Ali Castillo, hit 4 home runs, tied for the league home run title. Monteria has a population of about 500,000 people. It's located on the Caribbean coast near the border with Panama. Vaqueros play at Estadio 18 de Junio, an 11,000-capacity ballpark built in 1956. Gigantes de Barranquilla were the other new team for the 2019 season, and they were the other team to reach the finals. During the regular season, they were 22-18, 1 game ahead of Vaqueros for 3rd place and 8 games out of 1st. In the semifinal round of the playoffs, they upset second-seeded Caimanes 3-1. Dominican Andy Vasquez batted .354 to win the league batting title and was also in the top 5 in stolen bases with 10. Brian Flete was their top slugger with 3 home runs. The team's ace was Venezuelan Will Changarotti. His 0.82 ERA ranked 2nd in the league, while his 34 strikeouts ranked 3rd. Closer Ramon Morlan had 5 saves. Barranquilla is Colombia's 4th largest city with a population of 1.2 million, and it's the largest city in the Caribbean coastal region. Gigantes play their home games at Edgar Renteria Stadium, which I've already talked about. Barranquilla and Estadio Edgar Renteria are also home to the league's oldest team, Caimanes de Barranquilla. Since their founding in 1984, Caimanes have won 10 league titles, more than any other team in league history, including 3 straight from '07 to '09, and their last championship came 2 years ago in the 2018-19 season. Last year, their regular season record was 26-14, 4 games behind Toros in second place, but they were beaten by Gigantes in the semifinal round. Pitching was the team's strength last year. Angels prospect Eric Julio was the LCBP ERA leader at 0.60. Another starter, Julio Vivas, was second in strikeouts with 39, and fifth in ERA, 166. Dominican closer Victor Capellan had 11 saves to top all LCBP closers. Their top hitter was Francisco Acuna with a .315 average and a league-leading 11 stolen bases. As with every professional baseball league, there is one big rivalry that really sticks out, and in Colombia it's between Caimanes de Barranquilla and our next team, Tigres de Cartagena. Tigres were established in 1996. In that time they've won 6 league championships, second only to Caimanes. From 2003 to '06 they won a record 4 consecutive titles. Their last one came in the 2013-14 season, giving them a 7-year title drought in a league of only 4 teams. Last season was a terrible one for Tigres, 11-29, second from the bottom, 19 games out of first. It was their 3rd straight losing season. No individual players really stood out last year. Their closer, Venezuelan Angel Dono, had 5 saves, tied for second in the league. That's about it. Cartagena is a port city with a population of over 900,000. Estadio Once de Noviembre has been open since 1947, the country's oldest ballpark, and with a capacity of 12,000, it's tied for the largest. In addition to Toros de Sincelejo, the other club sitting out the season will be Leones de Santa Marta. Leones had just moved to Santa Marta for the 2019-20 season. Previously, they had played in Monteria, where they were LCBP champions for the 2016-17 season. Last year, they were 10-30, dead last, their 2nd straight year finishing at the bottom. It's not clear whether Leones or Toros will return next year. If you want to check out this league, try Internet TV Deportes. They streamed a lot of games last year and the year before. Link is in the description. And that's all for this one. Until next time, this is Baseball International. See ya.